Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Saturday Morning Coffee with Back to Basics Dog Training. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Leon. I'm the trainer here over at Back to Basics Dog Training, and each and every week I bring you this live free Q&A dog training session where absolutely no questions are off limits. You can ask me anything you have concerning your dog's behavior, unwanted behavior, need to work on some things with them. So this is the format. It's live, it's free, it's in living color. The beauty of it is on the replay, either on my YouTube channel or on our Facebook pages, you can ask questions during the week if you catch us on the replay. So if you're here watching live now in living color or later on in the replay, put a comment in, shoot me a message, just say, hey, I'm watching from so-and-so, whatever town, whatever country, state, whatever you live in. And it'll do my heart some good on this Saturday morning. So with that being said, we're going to get into a subject of something that I had a conversation last night with somebody about their dog's behavior. I'm not going to get into too many specifics, but we're just going to say, tell you the issues that they have and how I think those issues can be addressed. So the problem is their dog is an escape artist. And it digs underneath the fence and escapes and it goes out and it runs around, whatever. Guys, when dogs do that digging underneath the fence, the doors open a crack and they bolt through and they get out. Or they're destroying your house. Inside the house, when you leave, you come back and you find a mess. The dog is getting frustrated. And what do I mean by that? It's not frustrated that you left. It's not frustrated that you left them in the yard. It's mentally frustrated because during the day, during the time, we're not mentally challenging our dogs enough. They need to be mentally stimulated, same as our kids, same as we do. We need to be mentally stimulated, and so do dogs. So it is so important that we mentally stimulate them. And, I understand, everybody's time is short. There's only 24 hours in a day. I understand all that. But part of that, the unwanted behaviors they're exhibiting is because we're not doing enough with them because our days are too short. Everybody wishes there was 25 hours in a day, I think sometimes. But reality is there isn't. So you have to allow time to work with your dogs the same way, you would allot time to work with your kids. And the work doesn't have to be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard because if, working with my dog, it shouldn't be hard. It should be enjoyable. And the best way to stop some of this mental frustration we're showing with the dogs, or the dogs are exhibiting, the digging, the escape artist routine, the chewing up the furniture, the toilet paper, whatever they can get their teeth on in the house when we're not around. The easiest way to do it, and I fall back to the same thing all the time, and I fall back week after week after week, is to master the walk. Mastering the walk is not about getting the dog out to physically run. It's not. It's about the structure. It's about the leadership. It's about the guidance. It's the journey of the dog walk. It's not about fun and roughhousing or playing with other dogs and interacting like that, because that's all physical stimulation. What they need more is mental stimulation. And mental stimulation is following that calm, confident, in control pack leader on the leash. And it is so imperative. If you have a dog that escapes, we know it's not good. We're running around, we're looking for dogs, we're posting it out on Facebook. We have a million people looking for our dogs. God forbid they get hit by a car or something like that. So the best way to do this is to mentally stimulate them so they are tired. They understand their structure, and that's where the walk comes in, to mentally stimulate them. Let them understand that you're going to give them what they need. I know, again, I understand time is limited. There's only 24 hours in a day. I know the excuse, oh, I have a big backyard. It can run around. It can play. It can do this. It can do that. But again, that's all physical stimulation. We have to learn to challenge our dogs more mentally. The more you mentally challenge them, the less these unwanted behaviors happen. They're not bad behaviors, guys. They're unwanted because they just don't know any better. So when they get frustrated, they act out. Think about us as humans. Think about our children. When they get frustrated mentally, they react, especially children that can't verbalize it at their stage of life. You know, that you can see the frustration because they're not mentally being stimulated. I remember 100 years ago, my mom telling me a story. My brother was that way. His mind was constantly going. And as a baby, as an infant, he was very mentally frustrated because he couldn't do things. He couldn't verbalize them. Well, our dogs can't either. So when they show these unwanted behaviors, it's them verbalizing to us, hey, I need to be challenged more. And challenging them is a good thing. The structure of the walk, the healing process of the process part of the walk is so crucial to their mental stimulation, because if they're healing, they're following. They're looking at you for directions. They're looking at you for guidance. So you're going to go on your walk and you're going to meet people and you're going to direct them and guide them to sit calmly so you can have a conversation with a neighbor. That you may see other dogs on your walk and you're going to direct your dog and guide your dog to sit calmly next to you and not get all excited when they see the other dog. And that will mentally challenge them because their instincts are going to be, oh, another dog. I want to go. I want a person. I want to see. And they're not going, you're going to direct them. So they're going to be constantly thinking, what are you going to ask me to do next? So their mind is going. This way, when you get home from a good structured walk, your dog is exhausted, and not physically, mentally. And then they don't have the energy to have these unwanted behaviors, digging up the yard, chewing the furniture, whatever it is. But the walk has to be about that. Calm, confidence, control. The 3 C's of dog training. And it goes such a long way. As a matter of fact, I'm putting so much onus recently on the walk. For anybody who's local, and not even so local, they can be anywhere in the world. On October 28th, Friday evening, October 28th at 6:30, I'm going to be holding a free live Mastering the Walk Back to Basics style seminar. Anybody local in the South Carolina area are more than welcome to come. No dogs are permitted. This is going to be inside a facility that we can't have dogs. But it's not about having the dogs there. It's about me teaching you the 5 steps to dog walking. And I'm going to be broadcasting it live via my Facebook platform, probably on Remember Me Rescue's Facebook page and my YouTube channel, and maybe some other platforms. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet. But this is October 28th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is going to be me in front of a live studio audience doing my presentation on Mastering the Walk Back to Basics style. This is going to be crucial, guys. So if you can, mark your calendars. Let me know that you're going to be there. Send me a private message. Comment on this post. Send me a text message. I'll put my contact information, my email, and my phone number up there. Let me know you're going to watch either live or come down and join us. It is going to be a very entertaining and educational 2 hours. You're going to learn. We're going to have one dog there. The dog is not a good walker from what I was told. And I am going to work with that dog live to show you how quickly the process can go to get the control you want to be able to enjoy the walk with your dog. If you're walk your dog right now and you feel like it's not enjoyable, it's work to walk my dog, we're not doing it right. Walking your dog should not stress you out. Should not. I mean, in the complex I live in now, I watch people walk their dogs all day long, and they're barking at every little thing they see. And I'm watching the owners. I don't pay that much attention to dogs. I watch the owners because I'm all about the energy that they're using. And I can see that they're all over the place with their energy. You know, they're yelling at the dog, screaming at the dog, and then at the same time coddling the dog, saying, it's okay, it's only Zoe, and Zoe's a good dog. Why are you barking at Zoe? It's all those little things that our dogs read from us, and they pick up our cues and they do things that we don't want them to do, and it's based on our energy. So really what we're doing is we're not challenging them enough to get them to stop doing it. The walk becomes work. It's no fun. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to watch the video here because I'm not seeing any chats coming up. So, if you guys are watching, please send me a chat. Let me know you're watching. It's great to know this. And of course, if you have questions, ask me. Just because I'm talking about dog walking right now, because it is so important in the health and the well-being and the balance of a dog, doesn't mean that's all we're going to talk. We can talk about, but if we get the questions, and like I said, there are no questions off limits when I do this platform. The questions could be on, I can't get my dog to sit. I can't get my dog potty trained. I'm thinking about doing a prong collar or an e-collar, or I'm doing this and it's not working. What can I do? The questions, this is for you guys. This isn't for me to ramble on and on and on about. It is a passion of mine, and I really do want to help you guys. So again, that seminar I'm going to do is so crucial. This is a seminar that I'm offering out there free of charge. Good morning, Kathy. Um, so you have two dogs, and one walks well on a leash, but my boy pulls. So what? Again, my suggestion would be my question would be, I guess, would be the right way to say that. Is he overly excited? It sounds like when they pull, they're overly excited, and then the normal routine, what we're going to do is we're going to hold them back, which actually creates them to pull even harder. So if your dog's overly excited, Kathy, the first thing I would definitely suggest you doing is, one, go to my YouTube channel. If you're not sure about it, reach out to me via text. I put my phone number, my email up here. I will send you the link to the playlist on my YouTube channel, it's not called Master on the Walk, but it's called How to Leash Train My Dog in 5 Easy Steps. And it talks about how we can learn to walk in a calm way. It's about rewarding calm. So just to give an example, if your boy gets excited because he sees the leash, don't put the leash on him. You're rewarding that excitement by putting the leash on him. And it's also playing the game with him. Get over here, get over here, get over here, and you're chasing him around, and he's reading this, and you don't want to reward that excitement. And the most important part of mastering the walk, besides getting a leash on your dog, but the most important part is actually on episode 2 of that playlist. Is threshold management. It's how to walk out the door in a calm way. If your dog is bolting out the door the moment that door is open on the leash and dragging you through the open door, your walk is a disaster. And you need to break the process down. So threshold management's crucial. A couple of things. It makes your walk a lot easier, 1,000% easier. But it also teaches your dog very valuable life lesson, which is front door open doesn't mean out. And when I say front door, if you go out a side door, if you go out the garage door, if you go out through the backyard through a gate, all those are different thresholds that you should practice threshold management on, because you don't want any escape to the outside world to ever represent that. If that's open, if my back gate is open, doesn't mean you're allowed out because I haven't given you permission, but you have to teach them that. So, again, slow the process down. I have told people, and I will say on the seminar that I'm doing on October 28th, threshold management is so important in my world. If you have an hour dedicated to your walk, and it takes you 45 minutes to get your dogs to walk out the door like ladies and gentlemen, which is in a calm, controlled manner, your walk's 15 minutes, because that is such a valuable life lesson. And it's really, really important. And I do, Kathy, suggest going to my YouTube channel. Again, if you're not sure how to find it, shoot me a text at the 631-514-9128 or an email at info@backtobasicsdogtraining.com. It's spelled out just like you see it above me over here. The whole thing, backtobasicsdogtraining.com. And I will send you the link to the playlist. I put that up there on my YouTube channel free of charge. Guys, it's that important to master the walk. And that's what this seminar that I'm talking about, I'm going to offer. I don't know, Kathy, if you're local, where you're located, but even if you can't attend the live, be in the studio audience, for lack of better terms, I will be broadcasting the seminar live on Facebook with Q&A available. Okay, and I'll be up on Long Island actually from October 1st through the 14th or 15th, I think. So if you do want to arrange a private one-on-one session, definitely reach out to me at the information on the screen here, there. Um, Definitely reach out to me. We can always set up something. I know I'll be working with a few of my regulars while I'm up back on Long Island. But the beauty, Kathy, is I don't know if you're watching me on Remember Me Rescues page or my Facebook page. I want to talk to Michelle, make sure it's going to be okay for me to publish the 2-hour Facebook Live seminar on her page, but I don't think she's going to have a problem. But I will be publishing it live. Like I said, it'll be live. You guys are going to get my seminars I did all across Long Island. I've done them in a few places already that have helped hundreds, if not thousands, of fellow dog lovers. And that's what this is about. That's why I offer these things. This is that seminar that I'm talking about. It's a 2-hour seminar. Usually I get paid for it. I decided I'm going to put it out there free because there's such a disconnect with our dogs and the walk and the importance of the walk. I am convinced, guys, and I've said this before, that if we learn to walk our dogs properly when they're puppies, get them at 8 weeks old, we start teaching them leash manners from day one. Day one, first day they come into the house. If you can learn to have your master the walk by the time the puppy is 6 months old, it pretty much is going to eliminate the need for a dog trainer or a behaviorist or whatever, because you're going to teach them that you are in charge. You are that, like I said, the 3 C's of dog training: calm, confidence equals control. Those 3 C's, when your dog feels that calm confidence in you, they're going to follow you, because that's what we follow in life: calm confidence. We don't follow people that are nutty. We don't follow people that have no confidence. I wouldn't want to go to a surgeon that's not sure about the procedure and starts asking other people while they got the scalpel above me. So if there's no confidence there, I'm not hanging out very long. If you think about it, or if you're a tattoo artist that, they get near you and their hands are shaking, you're not going to let these people near you. But think about what we do to our dogs. If we don't have the confidence that we can lead them and guide them, it's not about anything else but guiding. Same thing we do with our kids and we do with our fellow human people that, if you're in a management position or a leadership position in a job, your confidence is going to make or break your team. Well, your confidence in what you're doing with your dog is going to make or break your dog. And it's so, so important. And people just don't put enough onus on it. And it's the simple process of walking with your dog, not walking your dog. Walking your dog is a lot of work, guys. Walking with your dog is enjoyable. It's a huge difference. So again, if you learn to master the walk, it will help you immensely in so many other avenues that you have unwanted behaviors from your dogs. Kathy has 2 dogs. If they roughhouse a lot in the house and they destroy things, that's a sign they're frustrated. It's not about playing. They're trying to burn off excess energy. The energy is because they're not being mentally stimulated. Physical activity is important, but mental activity is crucial. And that's everything I talk about. That's why I talk about your energy, learning how to reward the calm. I'm going to take this my contact information off because, I say this week in, week out, guys, that energy is definitely the most important form of communication we have with our dogs. The verbal doesn't mean much to them. They understand the sit. They understand certain things because of repetition. But your energy is the true language. So if you're calm and you're confident, your dog is going to read it, because that shows them, one, you trust them and you trust yourself. So when I walk a dog that's leash reactive, my confidence goes through the roof that you're not going to be leash reactive. You're going to trust me. I'm not going to put you in a situation because I'm calm and I'm confident, which gives me the control. So when I have those dogs, like the dogs I see in my complex here, that as soon as they see something, they just barking ballistic at the end of the leash and pulling these little nothing, dachshunds or whatever, and they're pulling and they're trying to drag and they're doing all this nonsense. if you actually watch the people, and I challenge you to do this, watch your neighborhood, watch the people that are having problems walking their dogs, look at their body language, look at try to feel their energy. You're going to see they're tense, they're frustrated, they're angry, they're everything I don't believe in. They're not calm. So part of the journey is to walk our dogs is a journey within ourselves to be that calm, confident pack leader your dogs so desperately need you to be. And by overthinking it, the what if gets in the way. Trust yourself, trust your instincts. It goes a long way, guys. So I hope all this makes sense. Please put in the comments, guys, if you're watching now or later on, like I said on the replay. Put your comments in there. Let me know if this makes sense. Because if it doesn't, I need to change it to help you guys. Because, you guys all know my one motto that I love and I will never change is that together we can help one dog and one family at a time. It's more than dog training. It's life. And by understanding this calm energy that I'm talking about, not only helps your dogs, not only helps you and the pack dynamic that you want so badly with your dog, that balanced lifestyle, no anger, no frustration, no nonsense methodology is the life. And it works with people too. And I'm not here to preach people on how to live their lives. I'm here to help you, go on the journey together with your dog, because that's what it should be. And journeys are fun. So for whatever reason, guys, we're not getting a lot of questions today. So, of course, if there's not any questions, we're going to wrap it up a little early. I will be posting about that free seminar I'm doing. I hope you all can attend. It's out on my Facebook page. Like I said, I'll be reaching out to Michelle at Remember Me Rescue today to see if it's okay if I put the event up on her page. I don't think she'll have a problem with it. And if you're planning on joining, even if you're one of my Long Island friends and family out there, mark down on the event page that you're going to attend, so I have an idea how many people are going to be there. Even if they're not there live and in living color, the replay is, the Facebook Live is going to be great. I'm going to answer the questions, not only from the studio audience, I'm going to answer the questions from the virtual audience. I will have somebody monitoring those to ask me those questions, so the whole world, will know what's going on. But we're going to try to do this to make it where I want to reach as many people as I can to teach them how to master the walk back to basics style, having that calm confidence to get the control you want from your dogs. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for the weekend unless somebody pops up a question real quick. As always, thank you for inviting me to your homes this Saturday and every Saturday morning. I appreciate it. It's an honor and a privilege to be there. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, God bless, and remember, together we can help one dog and one family at a time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. We'll see you next Saturday.